Today I will be sharing with you um, about the difference, like about hiring a VA versus hiring a social seller, what social selling is about, who a VA is, and what they do, and how that can help boost growth in your business. So that's what I'll be sharing with you today. So today I will be impacting in you today. A very huge value for you that could help you move your business from where it is now to where it needs to be. And it has to do with the difference between VA and having a virtual assistant versus having a social seller, who they are and what they do. With virtual assistants, they are those who, are involved in organizational tasks, administrative tasks, tactical tasks, literally those that's why they're there. That's how they help. And usually some of the mistakes that entrepreneurs make when they start off is um, when they start, right, sometimes they start without a team. But even if they want to have a team, you go have a VA and get them to start doing tasks, and they instead focus more on doing other tasks in the business that are not income generating activities, right? As an entrepreneur, 80% of your time is supposed to be focused on activities that will generate income. So right now, I'd like for you to do me a favor. I would like for you to note down, um, draw a table. On the left hand side, you're going to write out the non-income generating activities, and then I'm going to share with you the income generating activities that you need to be focusing on. And there are quite a few, they're not so much. But the income generating activities that you need to be focusing on is one, you need to be focusing on consult calls, getting consult calls for your business. You need to be focusing on pursuing leads to get to convert them. You need to be focusing more on creating content that for probably your conversion events. You need to be focusing on how you're going to, run your conversion launches as well. You want to be focusing on converting your leads or connecting with them, right? Those are the 6 to 7 income generating activities that, as an entrepreneur, if you want to scale your business or grow a successful business, that's where your time should be on. But mistakes are made where we don't focus on that. Rather, we focus on, hey, content to send out on my social media page. You focus on things like, say, graphics to be designed. You want to focus more on creating your website. Now these are things that need to be done, but they are not income generating activities, right? They aren't. That's not what brings money to the table per se. But what you need to focus on, the first thing you need to focus on if you have to start off a business from the right foundation, is first, you need to hire a VA. Outsourcing is key. Even if it's one VA, that'll be focusing on the admin tasks, that'll be focusing on tactical tasks or organizational tasks. Get a VA today who's going to focus on that, so that that relieves you of doing the other tasks that really don't give you and generate income. Okay, so that's the first thing you need to do. That's your first hire. Then your second hire should be someone who's going to be focusing on um, generating revenue for you. Yes, so the next thing you need to focus on is you need to focus on generating, finding someone who's going to generate revenue for you. And that's one of the mistakes people make. So when they get VAs, they get them to do administrative tasks, but you need someone who would be able to generate revenue for you. Okay, who's going to be able to multiply and duplicate your revenue, and that is your social seller. All the VAs in the house listening to me, feel free to say hi and tag yourself there, because I definitely believe that there are entrepreneurs right now listening to me that probably don't have a VA, or probably do have their VA and they're not happy with the outputs, and they might want to probably partner up or collaborate with you. So if you're a virtual assistant, feel free to say hi in the comment section so that they can reach out to you and connect with you. But yes, I just explained, for those who are just joining us, I just explained when starting off in your business, or if you like to pivot your business for success, you need to have these key people in your team, right? You need to build a team, and that goes to outsourcing. So first of all, you need a virtual assistant who's going to help you with the administrative organizational tasks in your business. And then you also need to have someone who's going to come in to, produce revenue for you, right? That could be through hiring a social seller. Okay. But also bear in mind that aside hiring a social seller, you need somebody else who would help you with when it comes to revenue generation or production. They should also be very much skilled with supporting you with online adverts. Okay, that goes to internet marketing, so online paid advertising. And I always say, for those who are currently in my profit making entrepreneur program, I always say that the budget you need for advertising online ads should be on a monthly basis. The list should be 1,000. The list should be $1,000, right, for ads, and this should be geared towards things like your, say, maybe freebies or courses, what have you, right? That needs to automatically be spent on these online ads. Then we have the person that you're going to next hire. So we've just talked about VA, we talked about your tech person you need to hire that will support you with putting together your Facebook ads. So for those listening to me right now that are skilled with Facebook ads, feel free to comment below in there so that you can other entrepreneurs can network with you, get in touch with you, and see how we can help your business. And then we have a social seller who will be hired to help with multiplying and duplicating revenue. Okay. And what they do is they will help to social sell. So basically trying to track leads that are your prospect clients, try to engage with them socially online. They will then also be involved with marketing. They'll be involved with sales consults, and they will be assisting you with your live launches. Okay, those are what social sellers do, right? But sometimes you might hire a social seller who might probably have sales skills, but traditional sales skills, but they don't know how to do the part of social selling. But what you want to do is you want to hire someone who has skills with the social media. They know how to make their way on social media. They are also sales savvy. Those are the two things you want to look at. People who have a love for social media, they know how to use the tool. They are also sales savvy, so that they're able to then use the strategies needed to be able to reach out to leads, try to get in conversations with them and have a rapport with them, get them into your Facebook group where you're constantly giving them free resources that could help them in their business depending on who your client is. And then they're also connecting with them to get to know them better. So they're also able to, convert the leads to clients. And sometimes when you get on board a social seller, they might just obviously be trying to learn more about your brand, who you are, what you do, how you serve your clients. And so I would not advise that when you get a social seller, that you get them jumping on consult calls right away, even though they already have the sales skills. What you want to do is you want to show them how you run your consult calls and how you convert. That way, whilst they watch a few consult calls that you have done before, probably if you have previous recordings already that you like to share with them so that they are able to learn more about your business, how you help your clients, and then they can take on their own consult calls. That way, what that does is frees up your time, because now you don't get to worry about jumping on consult calls to close calls anymore. Instead, you then worry about the revenue generating activities, which is showing up on live launches to support your Facebook group and audience to help them, and also close sales during your live launches. You're focusing now on, appearing online, right? Live on webinars. You are focusing on jumping on interviews on in podcasts. You're literally focusing on being visible to create visibility and increase your conversions. That's what you should be focusing on. If you look at established companies, right, you see within their organization they have different departments. They've got the sales department, they've got the marketing department, they've got what else? They've got the finance, the HR department, they've got the service delivery or customer service department, right? And they've got operations department. They have all this segmented out there. And if you want to build a 7-figure income, you want your business to be segmented that way. However, starting off, I'm pretty much sure you might probably not be able to afford each person within these organizations. And that's why when your first hire, who's a VA, should have responsibilities on the responsibilities within these roles that are focused on admin itself should be for the VA, right? Then regarding sales, right, that's your social seller. Marketing could be the online ads person that can help with marketing. Okay, that's literally what you want to focus on. And that as your business grows and expands based on your social seller who's supporting you with getting clients and probably even being paid a commission for every conversion that they get, to be able to help motivate them to keep converting for you. Every person you hire should be generating revenue in your business for you. So rather than you stressing out every day you wake up and say, hey, I need to look for the next client to be able to pay my workers' bills, that's not what you should be worried about. You should rather be focusing on hiring people that will focus on generating revenue for you, knowing that if you don't get any, their job right now is relying on them actually getting clients for you. That is what you want your business to be focused on, and it means that aside you needing a VA to free up your time, you also need a social seller who would help you to get clients on the roll. And that's how your businesses boom. That's what people who started off their businesses did, within my program, my Profit Making Entrepreneur program. And that's how they've been making 7 figures even within 12 months. And that's what I want for you today. I want for you to make a decision to write out all the non-generating activities I shared with you. All the admins has to be focusing on social media management and all that, and hire a VA today. I also want for you to also see that you get a social seller, one social seller who will help you, at least starting off with one, to be able to reach out to your prospects, engage with them on the platforms where your clients hang out, to be able to get them into your Facebook group, right, so that they are nurtured. You connect with them on their DMs, connect with them by reaching out to them on a Zoom call to get to know them better, and also to introduce you and your brand to them, right? People do business with others if they get to know you. And so you want to establish that know factor through your social sellers. Use them. That's why they are there. You want a 7-figure business, then you need a social seller. Okay? So I do hope that today you're going to make a promise to yourself that the activities that you're going to start focusing on are the revenue generating activities that you need to focus on. Like I said, 80% of your time should be focused on being visible out there. Okay, so right now in my business, right now I have 15 team members in my business, right? I've got about 8 social sellers supporting my business. And I'm not saying you should start with that number anyway. But what I then finally can focus on is I can focus on collaborating with people, having appearances on podcasts, at speaking events to speak. I can support my clients with internal coaching. I can support my team as well with internal training, coaching them on how I want them to, support my business. I can focus on having meetings if I like. I can focus on other things in my business. I can focus on showing up and making appearances, showing up in other groups, support, and literally being visible, while the other mundane administrative tasks are being supported by my VAs. I've got, and then reaching out to people, my social sellers do that for me. Okay. And that's what I want for you. That's the life I want for you to be able to live a life of freedom. Entrepreneurial life should be a life of freedom that you can enjoy, right? People working for you, freeing up people time, so you don't have to focus on spending so much time on the things that don't bring in the revenue. All right. So right now, I'm making a call that if you like to have a chat with me to discuss for yourself where you can get a social seller, right, who can help you to start generating activities in your business, feel free to reach out to me and let's have a chat. What I would advise is, if you would like to have a chat with me, please comment in the section social seller, right? And I will get back to you. So thank you so much for your time and take care. Bye.